Well, guys, if you've watched me for a hot minute now, you should know that I'm quite the Fallout fan. And even though I committed the cardinal sin of not having played Fallout New Vegas up until relatively recently on stream, and I do still have to finish it, by the way, on stream, but I still got my save, my files, all my mods and everything just on this PC, ready to boot it back up again when I'm ready, and I shall be continuing it. But regardless of that cardinal sin, I consider myself a Fallout fan. I loved Fallout 3 and 4. I loved the Fallout show. I've quite enjoyed the lore. You could call me more of a casual fan if you like, since I didn't play the original RTS, or I guess they're not RTS, just like top-down strategy games, like RPGs. But regardless, I'd consider myself a Fallout fan. And because of that, I found myself following the occasional Fallout fan project. One of my favorite that's coming out soon is a Fallout 4 fan project called Fallout Cascadia, which is going to make a Seattle/Washington State set Fallout map, and there's going to be like a whole story and everything set there. It looks super neat. Another one is Fallout Miami, which is going to be very similar but for Miami. It's going to go pretty hard. But Fallout New Vegas actually has its own entire separate world of modding that is pretty active, just like Fallout 4's. And recently, a new Fallout mod was announced, and you might know that in the past, I've covered similar situations to this. For instance, there was a Fallout New Vegas mod called Ashfall that this one guy named Shadow Raven Studios was really, really mad about, accusing it of being woke. It was literally just a mod where you would be in Hawaii in a post-Fallout setting, and you'd be fighting, like, gecko, like green gecko, like geckos. Those little, like lizard guys. Like, they were green, like, tropical mutant creatures. It was super cool. I loved everything that I saw from it, but this one guy and a good handful of other chuds were obsessively salamanders, thank you. They were obsessively dedicated to trying to take down this project and slander its creators, going as far as to accuse them of being pedophiles and groomers for being pro-trans, and also having, like, minors in the fan Discord for the mod project, like where you go to download the mod project, there were people whose Discord said they were minors, and because the mod developers are pro-trans, that's grooming. Like, these were the level of arguments this guy was making. Then he accidentally leaked his porn, and turned out he was a lolicon. He then ran from the internet, and he now just occasionally appears in, like, my chat or other creators' chats as, like, a new name to spam, like, the most unhinged shit you've ever seen in all caps, and then get banned, only to come back on, like, their 150th account. Pretty funny shit. But that's old news. That's old history. Now, though, we're fast-forwarding. We're coming to modern day, where a few months ago, or I should say 4 months ago, a Fallout mod, a free Fallout New Vegas mod, was announced. Or I guess it wasn't 4 months ago, it was like probably 6. It was called Fallout Nuevo Mexico. Basically, Fallout New Mexico. Now, if you've played Fallout New Vegas, you know it takes place in Arizona. A New Mexico setting would really fit that game, like as a mod. It would really work more as like a mod that acts like a DLC, if anything. But, unfortunately, this project has been canceled. It happens. Mods are projects made for no charge by people who are just passionately trying to make something work, and more often than not, these things just don't work out in the end. It happens, but a lot of people were hyped for it. And, unfortunately, it seems the Fallout New Vegas modding community is full of a lot of unsavory people at the moment, and as a result of that, the creator of this mod, after announcing the project's cancellation, has now been hit with not just backlash, which is expected, but outright racist abuse. It's gotten pretty bad. Fallout Nuevo Mexico, an incredibly promising expansion mod for Fallout New Vegas, was cancelled earlier this week. Speaking in the project's Discord, lead developer Zapshock said that work on the mod wasn't, quote, sustainable for themselves and the team, and they instead needed to prioritize their mental health. Since then, viral social media posts have claimed that the real reason the mod was cancelled is because Zapshock was reported to ICE by others in the Fallout community. Screenshots of an apparent Discord conversation in which Zapshock appeared to dox himself, or themself, and admit to entering the United States without a visa were used as evidence. These posts were a magnet for further racism against Zapshock, and many shared the story believing it was true. So basically, if you're not aware of this right now, racists are heavily using ICE reports and trying to imprison or get people deported as a threat or an outright, like, method to try and silence people online. If they are, like, not white, if they have immigrant status, or if they have any indication they could have illegal immigrant status, these weirdos online will report you to ICE to try to get you deported. They will try to. Like, this is how bad these people are. They are not okay with you existing. That is not allowed in their world. Fallout Nuevo Mexico creator says deportation rumors are pure fiction, though. Okay. Oh, hold on. We got a Discord post. Apparently it goes deeper than that. From Mr. Doe. My words on Twitter, or on the Twitter post, and rumor about the racist comments made about me. A free mod project, that's what these racist clowns are losing their minds over. A project that cost them nothing, that took nothing from them. A project made with passion, skill, and vision. Something they could never build themselves. But instead of seeing that and being inspired, they saw someone of a different nationality making it, and suddenly it became woke and offensive to them. Suddenly I'm an inferior human being that has less rights. Damn, I fear for my parents and my little sister who are darker in complexion than me. These people are out in the streets. That gets to me. Knowing that regardless of your immigration status, these people would discriminate on you, or discriminate against you based on color and nationality and your native language. They are already targeting Native Americans and also saying they aren't citizens of the US, using that to win a court case, lol. That's the nail in the coffin on how far it's gone. I don't need to say more about how racist it's gotten. That alone should make you realize what's going on. These people are hungry for blood. This ain't about politics anymore. Creating false racist stories to try and feed a racist audience is rampant nowadays. Lots of pointing fingers. But when you tell them to look in the mirror, they refuse that. Why is that? That's why they jump on any manufactured controversy that lets them feel like they're part of something. Gives them a target, a scapegoat, a group to hate. All this is completely fucking true. Like, this head mod developer is, like, honestly expressing some of the best, most true political rhetoric I've heard online. Gives them a target, a scapegoat, a group to hate, and suddenly they feel powerful. Not because they are, but because for one brief moment, they get to forget how small they really are out there in the real world. Blocking out timestamps and dates is easy. Hiding behind edited messages is effortless. But when it comes to providing actual facts, silence, every time. Is this what you call being on moral high ground? Pretending they've seen hardship because a Fallout mod didn't come from someone who looks like them? The same people who've never escaped real violence, real corruption, real suffering, but think they're oppressed because a Mexican made a video game mod project. These are the people who think they have moral superiority? No. The true superior beings are the ones who see through all of this. The ones with a heart. The ones we call human beings. The ones with a soul, with compassion, with wisdom. The ones who have seen the world beyond its sheltered little bubbles. My friends Bishop, Mr. Convict, Torn, and I, who are different nationalities and backgrounds, talk as humans, not as different species or based on our status. We aren't sitting around debating who is better or who belongs. That's the lowest you can get as a fellow human being. Real strength doesn't come from what you were born into. It comes from who you become. It comes from surviving the chaos of life and still choosing to think, to create, to understand. It comes from being able to speak from experience, not just from belief. Spitting facts, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like, this is the state of things online right now. Random mod developers are having coordinated harassment campaigns and stories made up about them, and I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be surprised if the same deranged freakazoid who is obsessed with me had something to do with the spreading of these rumors, because it's gotta be like the same group of like highly retarded weirdos that just inhabit the Fallout New Vegas space and try to attack mod developers. Like it's gotta be the same guys making this shit up, trying to spread it around, trying to get it like popular. Probably under new names now. Wow, I was not expecting a mod dev to cook so hard when talking about politics. And yet here we are. I must admit, I'm quite impressed. Very good rhetoric, funnily enough. Zapshock goes on to address the claims being shared online, calling it a manufactured controversy. Oh, we do have a mod for it. Or a trailer for it. So apparently this is the trailer for the mod before it got canceled. I'm sad this got canceled because this does look pretty cool. Like, I'm pretty certain this mod, like, the project got canceled due to racist harassment. I don't think the racist harassment came after the mod project got canceled due to what they said caused the cancellation of the project. They said it was to preserve their mental health as they're being harassed. So it's very clear the racism and the harassment and the targeted, like, campaigns of lies are what led to this project getting canceled. And that sucks. That sucks that these people now have the power to stop cool fan projects from being made. Corn Pops. Now, Corn Pop was a bad dude. Oh, shit. I like the little robos. Es mi destino. This has some, like, Red Dead style atmosphere. I like it. I'm sad we're never getting this. We had a chance to have a Fallout mod full of Latina baddies, and these chuds stole it from us. Never forget.
Listen. In the ruins of Mexico City, I learned something early on.
Mexico City?
Every
It's
drop
gotta be
of
a big
water
map.
comes at a cost. When you see someone with a full bottle or a loaded gun, you know they've made tough decisions to get there. Some whisper, she's scared of the wasteland. But what does she know? But look at us now, thriving out here in the middle of nowhere, under my rule. People think being in charge means I had it easy.
Like, this project was getting harassment simply because they chose to set it in Mexico. Like, non-America, non-white characters, these people will lose their minds. Maybe not the vast majority of gamers will do this, but the most deranged, unhinged, and dedicated to harassing and seeking out life destruction for the people that they're mad about, those people are the ones who get upset. The ones whose anger really has an impact. Also, what is that creature?
They couldn't be
That's
more
something
wrong.
new.
Those from the north with their worn-out uniforms and buffed-up egos think
I
they
like
can
that.
walk
That's
through
cool
my
as
sea
fuck.
like they own it. Their
Sailing
cheap
around the
ideas aren't even
chinampas.
worth the dust on your boots. While they talk, I take action.
I guess not. I guess they'd just be boating,
And
not
you know
sailing.
what, cabrones? The world didn't stop falling apart when the bombs hit.
Oh, holy shit. That is a Bethesda Fallout gun design. Holy fuck. Look at that magazine. Please tell me that has been made before. Does that magazine exist? That's fucking crazy. Holy shit. Got enough ammo? I don't know. I think he might need more.
No,
That exists,
it
IRL?
only got worse.
Oh, damn.
People, they're more savage than ever. Here you either survive as a heartless bitch or die like a worthless piece of shit.
God, I wish this mod ended up getting to exist.
So next time
This
someone
would've been
thinks
raw
they
as
can
fuck.
judge me for running an empire in this new world, they'd better think twice. Because out here, it's not the strongest or the fastest who survive. It's the smartest. And I'm living proof.
So, this mod was quite hyped up. People make these mods for free. They do. They do. They're dedicated fans to the franchise, and particularly to Fallout New Vegas, because it's so unique as an RPG and has so much freedom. It really does kind of... It's probably the most modern RPG. I mean, I'd say, like, you know, like, Baldur's Gate definitely pulls it off, but as far as, like, really giving you freedom of movement, freedom of choice in every way, New Vegas is a game known for maximizing all those things and being the most modern to do it in a lot of respects. So there's a massive fan base for modding it, and these people are making free projects for people to play, and in response, they're getting harassment. A lot of the comments are all about how they wish the project was going to happen, like rip to the project and whatnot. Makes me really sad that this is shutting down. It's like... It's sad to know that their ignorance and hate is able to destroy art that we should get to enjoy. But that's the point that we're at now. These people aren't just like being stupid kind of in their own vacuum separate from us. They're actively infesting and disease. They're spreading their disease of chuddiness to other spaces, and thus making it harder and harder to create a social space that appreciates or even rewards good art being made by sincere people who just want to entertain for free. They are making art worse. They're already on a social level enforcing that, like, Nazi Germany style only state-approved art is allowed philosophy. But right now it's only happening on the lowest of levels right now in the modder sphere by people enforcing harassment. But God help us if it ends up being enforced by the state. If Trump decides that no more woke art can be made anymore. Because I feel like we're just around the corner from that at this point. These people very clearly represent the party, the base that Trump and the Republican Party, I should say, are marketing themselves to. It's people like them. Anyway, this entire situation is really sad. There's not much more to say about it other than, like, genuinely how pathetic could these chuds be? Like, this has to be some of the most sad shit they've ever pulled. And like, I thought the Ashfall stuff was ridiculous, but this is, like, beyond the pale. But hey, I really don't know what else to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, found it entertaining, educational, or in any way enjoyable, and you want to see more from me and help my content thrive, then consider hitting the like button and commenting down below. Hitting every thumbs up and every comment boosts my channel in the algorithm, pushing it out to more people, and thus helping to counter the right wing's domination of the online media landscape that we're all currently going through right now. So if you want to counter it, consider dropping some completely free support by hitting those buttons. It really does mean the world. Consider subscribing and ringing the bell icon to turn on all notifications if you haven't already, so that YouTube actually tells you when I go live or upload new videos in the future as well, if you haven't already. And be sure to follow my social medias linked down below in the description if you want to see more from me. Finally, though, if you want to support me directly, financially, help me keep the lights on and a roof above my head here at the Xander Hall studio, then please consider donating, subscribing, or gifting a sub on my website, xanderhall.com/live, or support me through YouTube, Twitch, Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Patreon, or maybe buy some custom merch through the Streamlabs link down below in the description. Regardless of how you support me, though, thank you so much for watching, as always, no matter what, and I hope you have a good one.